Yeah. Woo! So, this next act, a very good friend of mine, I mentioned him earlier. He's getting married to a lass from Exmouth. I'm the best man, apparently. So please welcome Corey White.
Jack Van Tongeren, ladies and gentlemen, doing a great job. It's lovely to be home. I've just come back from Europe. It's funny when you meet people away travelling and they've been to Perth. Like I was in Hamburg, right, and I met this American guy. He's like, "Oh man, you're from Perth?" It's like, yeah. He's like, "Man, Perth is an absolute hole." So that would explain why the soccer team is called the Glory. It's oh, there's only a handful of sick fucks in here. It's Sunday night, Beaufort Street. The alleyways are busy. That's where my audience should be. No, it's lovely to be here. I've been living in a country called Denmark. Just trying to learn another language. Very difficult. Obviously, it's very different. We say thank you. They say tak. We say beer. They say ul. We say multiculturalism. They say fuck that. It's a very white place. Very white place. I went to Slovakia on a ski trip, right, and I met a Danish guy who was living in Slovakia. And like Slovakia's got this fucking horrible Cold War hangover, like this shithole. I don't know why you want to live there. And I asked this guy, I was like, "Why'd you leave Denmark to Slovakia?" He's like, "I lost my house to Muslims." I was like, "Well, I didn't expect that." He's like, yeah, there's so many of them, they're everywhere, they took over my house, I hate them. They were coming through the walls, there are two types, there are normal ones and there are black ones. I had to get special chemicals to kill them because they were growing through the floor. I was like, honestly, I was like, oh, mushrooms. And I was just like, mate, I thought you said Muslims. He's like, yeah, I hate them too. Danish racism is different to Australian racism. It's very formal racism, not like our fucking laid back, I'm not racist, but you can't. What's up? It's, no, what else is new? It's fucking, Denmark, get this right, it's legal to have sex with animals. Yeah, sex tourist up the back. But, I was like, why the fuck would you want to have sex with an animal in Denmark? Because seriously, Danish girls and Scandinavia in general are so gorgeous. Like, everywhere I went, I didn't know where to install a camera. It's, but this has to be said that like not all girls in Denmark are beautiful. Like some of them are from England. So, just got to look for the ones that have never been to a dentist, and that's English for you. That's English for you. But, the university I was studying at thought Corey was a girl's name, right? So I got put in an apartment with 3 girls from Europe. I don't know. You might know this. Like I'd never lived with girls before, but I didn't know this. But girls actually take shits. I thought that box gap was just like an unblemished fucking fun park that you just think about and never see, but apparently they take shits and ruin my day. And get this right, in Denmark the word for shower is douche, right? So first week I've moved in with these girls, I've got my toothbrush and my toothpaste in the shower, the girls got their stuff on the rack next to it, and I'm looking at the label and it says douche milk. Right? It's like, I'm not leaving my fucking toothbrush in here, you dirty bitch. How often do you need to clean this thing, you know? It's not like a foreskin, you just pinch the end of it, have a wee and let it go and it's done. Only if you've got a foreskin, but shit, and I wonder why it's only fucking dudes that come up to me after gigs, you know? It's just... Corey, maybe it's the fact you talk about anal sex and pinching your foreskin to clean it. Just a fucking word. I did a gig the other week, right, and this woman came up to me afterwards after like fucking 2.5 bottles of wine. She was like mid-40s, just fucking hot as. And she's come up to me just swaying. She's put her arm around me, whispered in my ear and just said, "Kids are staying with their dad tonight, and I've got 20 years experience on you." And it's like, is that not the most intimidating pick-up line you've ever heard? So she's gonna take me home and just fucking Michael Hutchins me before I come and just be like, there you go, sweetheart. What, too soon? Fuck off. It was like 98, you precious cunts. Is anyone here on a date this evening? Nah, you're in the friend zone, are you, mate? Just, fuck, the friend zone's average, man. I've been there. You know, being in the friend zone is like, you know, applying for a job that you're never gonna get. You know? It's just like you submit your credentials. It's like, obviously, Mr. White, you have the best resume. You are more than qualified for this position. But unfortunately, we're going to employ someone with more assets, less credentials. But don't worry, we'll call you up in 4 months to complain about our decision. You ever been on a date with someone and 5 minutes in discovered that you fucking hated them? This happened to me a little while ago. I was on a date with this girl and, you know, as soon as she got there, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I should have Facebook stalked you harder. I should have done my due diligence, but I didn't, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just get pissed and see if my libido rocks up, you know? Like, see if I can't salvage something from this operation. So I got on the Captain Morgan's, you know, because I'm a fucking classy guy who likes to get violent. And we started talking about politics, right? And the subject, you know, politics in general is a very, you know, divisive and contentious subject at the best of times in Australia. Like, generally speaking, Australians hate politics. Put the footy back on your cup! Sorry. And anyway, we started talking about asylum seekers, you know. I didn't have to scratch the surface too hard before I got the, you know, I'm not racist, but I think they should stop the boats. They should stop coming here illegally and go through the proper channels. And I was just like, whoa, red flag in my mind, because obviously A, this girl's dumb as a fucking house brick, right? Believes everything that's fed to her in the Murdoch press. B, there's no such thing as coming here illegally if you're seeking asylum under international law. Like, I don't know if you noticed, all the fucking Irish are doing it. But I was like, what do you do in that situation? You know, do you put your ethics to one side and potentially get a load off, right? Or do you order the most expensive thing on the menu, pretend to go to the toilet and fuck off before the bill comes, you know? Like, I had a moral dilemma on my hands, you know? Like, so I was thinking it through in my head, like, if I go home with this girl, there's going to be no respect in that sexual exchange, you know? Like, I'm trying to smuggle me boy straight in through her back door. She'd be going, no, stop the boat! Go to the proper channels! And I would have to respect her wishes, you know, because obviously when you're having sex, it's not like seeking asylum. Because when you're having sex, there is such a thing as coming illegally. So, ladies and gentlemen, Corey, you've been great. Make sure you return